Good evening. It's Thursday, August 3rd, 2023. Welcome to Pet Nights. You'll see the Jade and Ichabod ready to listen to our story. I'm so excited about this evening. Don Freeman is a well-known author who wrote the Corduroy series about the little bear who gets involved in interesting activities. I read it to my children growing up. I read it as a young adult. Many of you have read it. Don Freeman is now deceased, but his son Roy, who lives overseas, and I have been in touch. And a couple of weeks ago, he gave me a book that his father never published, and it's called Cattiva. And I get to read that to you tonight. So I want to say thank you to Roy Freeman. Thank you for being so generous and allowing me to share it with my viewers. I bring to you Cattiva. Early one spring morning, Cattiva sat on the windowsill, looking out over the rooftops of Paris, purring over to herself in perfect catese. Cattiva was a very wise and bright-eyed cat who did not mind being left alone during the day. Well, you might say watching one bird, a pigeon she named Pecky in particular. Sometimes Pecky came to watch Cattiva. They were a little bit like staring partners. They liked to look at each other. One time, Jean came to the window to see who Cattiva was looking at. Pecky took to the air. That was too many lookers at once. There were times when Cattiva did not know whether she wanted to fly or to take a taste of Pecky. There was the woman next door shaking out her green carpet. Over there was a skylight, and Cattiva could see the artist painting in his studio. In the glass house for growing flowers on a rooftop. Or the stained glass windows of the church nearby. Jean had to leave for school. At times like this, Cattiva always wondered if Jean would come back. After all, there is the matter of dinner. Wakefully, attentively, curiously, Cattiva was getting sleepy. Cattiva found a good place and curled up for her afternoon nap. Soon she began to dream she was following Pecky through windows. She dreamt that she was riding that green rug of the lady next door. Cattiva was flying. She chased that cheeky Pecky right through the glass house roof, right into the flowers. Crash! Cattiva awoke and stretched and yawned. While sharpening her claws, she heard a familiar sound. Jean was coming home. And yes, that matter of dinner. Cattiva was still thinking about her dream search for the best window when Jean lovingly picked her up. Just then, Cattiva realized Jean's eyes are the best windows. When evening came, Jean and Cattiva watched as the windows all over Paris lit up one by one. The end. Roy Freeman, thank you so much for giving me permission to read this. I hope our viewers enjoyed it. I hope your pets enjoyed it and the humans who love you enjoyed it. If you want to find more about Don Freeman, go to donfreemaninfo.com and message me if you want to find out any more information about my interactions with Mr. Roy Freeman. He was wonderful, and I found out so much more. And maybe one day this book will be published. Thank you, pets, and the humans who love you. Good evening, sweet dreams.